Hello, welcome back. Last time I completed what I believe to be the final challenge in the key zone. So it's finally time to put this behind, what's the map button in this game? The map button is read the terminal. Every game has different buttons for different things. It's always confusing. Yeah, so done with this. I just feel like I've been in this alternate universe for a while. Here's a qubit. And now I can just go wherever and do whatever. So this was part of the access. Right, that green thing down there, which is impossible to understand, at least last time I looked at it. Do I have any more insight into this now than I did then? Let's find out. Are lasers on or off? The way that I want them. Okay. Green thing. One-way ceiling above. Sticky thing below. Laser below. This laser wants to do that. Laser is on. Laser is off. Laser is on. Laser is off. Alright, let's theorycraft some ways to get to that. Do a higher jump than red gives me. Okay. So there's one way I could definitely do that just right here. And that would be with the platform that moves up. However, the angle is wrong. What's with this platform? So it activated once I had climbed the wall. I think it's just a shortcut to go up. I could hold my red the whole way up if I wanted to. Did I did that to activate this ladder once maybe? Or the ladder was already there? I don't know. Anyway, this gives me a weird space shortcut back to the castle, right? Or past the castle or something? Yeah, this is like a billion miles away. Okay. Well, this isn't quite where I want it to be, but that's okay. So yeah, here's this terminal. And then if I want to warp... No, I don't want information right now. Although, since I'm here, how's my qubit collection status? 405 out of 676. Okay. Getting there. I am well past the halfway point now. I want to radar and warp. Why though, if I can just walk and it's fast? And by the way, this wall seems to just go up. I don't think there's anything more to it. Okay. So I don't think that platform is involved in what I'm doing here. There is the potential for my angle of approach to be this one. I want to remind myself of what that would mean. So let's see. To get here, I would do this. And right, keep holding and go all the way there. I am currently dead. Maybe not. Okay. How does this work like that? No, other way, but similar. Because I don't really remember how this layout does things. Yeah, I can't really tell a laser emitter from a laser receptor. They don't give off any light. If I just do this, I don't live. How do I get in there? I'm not sure. I've done it before though, so surely I can, oops, figure it out again. Yep. Right, I can do a double jump of some sort? No. Can I just, oh right, it was like this, wasn't it? Okay, that works, and then here's where I do this to be quick. Oh, wait, can't I just... No, that's one way, other way. I can't go through that, of course. Yeah, because then I would just drift down, grab the thing, have the laser off, and leave. Is bonking involved? Let's see where bonking puts me here. And if I want to do that, I want the lasers on at the time. Let's try that again. I'm not immediately convinced that's impossible. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. This is a weird little situation right here. But I have plenty of time there, so I don't have to be so far to the right on this. Okay, so for this, I do that, I do that for a while, get over, do that, get over. Okay, so if I were to bonk from a little bit farther right. Bump, 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 bump. Didn't really help me in any way. If I try to jump from here... Cool, I got it. Now what? Wait, can't I just do a simple, like, double jump from over there and then be high enough to get the cubit? Isn't this super simple? Maybe I just didn't think of doing that exact sequence before. Or maybe I did and there's a reason it's not going to work. That seems like the more likely one. Because it feels like something I would have thought of doing. Because wasn't this a double jump as it was? Double jump meaning, oh right, yes, I tried this. I don't get high enough with... Well, what if I modulate better? Yeah, I think this is a modulation challenge, isn't it? Maybe. It might be. I can change my respawn button back now. And be happier about it. Yeah! Happiness achieved. Continue. Don't save and quit. That is not the button you want. Okay, yeah, so re-going through this, not a big deal. It takes a moment, but the moment is short. Pretty easy. Already done. Okay, so do that. I think this is modulating. So, I'm going to bump my head gently there, jump again on the ground, and modulate on the way up so that I'm going just high enough to make it to that ledge. That was very close to working. Okay, so just do that a few times, get the, right now I want as much speed as I can get here. Oops. Right, and I do kind of have to play chicken with that laser. So I gotta get real close to it to be where I need to be. Okay, this seems totally tractable. Done. There we go. Okay, cool. Not a problem. I had the insight, and it wasn't so hard to do. Okay, well, so this is kind of like an extension of the key zone, so even more so now, key zone is fully cleared. What are you? Where are you? Where is this? Okay, this is part of key zone. No, every time. That's apparently where I expect the warp option to be. It's the one I do most often, so I guess I expect it to be the top one. What are you? Okay, from this terminal, it's 1, 2, 3 over, then 2 down. Where am I? This is still key zone. Right, okay, this is above where I just was. 3 over, 3 down? This is where I want to be. 3 over, 3 down. There's no going down from here. Is there? Is there a below here? There's like a moat down here at some point, but there were no parts of the floor I could go through. Okay. Yeah, since I didn't really have any luck getting the, getting under my ship, let's try and get under something else. Let's get under the castle. So I'm going to trace out this general... Since weird space exists... okay, where is this relative to where I was trying to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over, still 3 up. I could also try going left of this. What would that be? This is the... Oh, this is the clock room in the hive. That spike is real. Oh, there's a way there. Hold on, I can... Can I be red here? No, not here. Okay. So that looks... Wait, no, what am I talking about? I can get up there. From here. It's hard, but I've done this kind of thing before, right? Whoa. But yes, I did it. Okay, here we go. Caution! Oh, this is a terminal that's not a... No! Spot the difference! What on earth? Did Greg Billups set this up? This is his special little challenge? It's only safe to drop if you see a subtle difference. Good luck. Only safe to drop if you see a subtle difference. Wait, okay, so that was all just exit terminal. Guest access granted. One of these platforms. Spot a subtle difference. Okay, spot the difference. Before I even engage with your little game, I want to try and go up here. Can't even scroll the screen. Okay. Alright, look for a subtle difference. I'm looking. Maybe it like interacts with the edge of my light differently or something, because so far these have all been identical as far as my eyes are telling me. How subtle is it? Is there like a slight color change? I mean, this pattern's pretty simple. It should not be hard to spot the difference unless it's extremely subtle. Am I looping right now? Let's try going back. Actually, let's not, because this is a direction I wanted to go, kinda. In fact, very much so. That one qubit that's hidden. Can I just, like, count out my map spaces? I spotted a subtle difference. It does interact with my light differently. Yeah, so you don't have, like, that intermediate darkened color. Okay, so that's where I'm dropping. One screen to the right. Two screens to the right. I just want to see if this ever ends. 3 to the right. 4. 5. Okay, it loops and I'm back at the subtly different one. Okay, so I want to go here then. Whoa! Hello, pinball bumper. Okay, well, I found it. Whip! Okay, and I may want to check down there a bit more. Yeah, so I think we entered a looping weird space, but if I go right enough times, I'll probably get back. Is that a terminal that will accept qubits? Or is it just to tell me about spot the difference? Just to tell me about spot the difference. Okay. So I'm going to go back, and then I will return here and just check to see if there's anything more to spot there. Was that the one that I was looking for? That was the one I was looking for. Yeah, okay. I got the one. So if there's nothing on the radar, how much could really be here? Basically nothing. I saw the spikes left and right. Let's experience once falling in the wrong place. I guess one of the reasons not to let me map anywhere is so that I can't detect the weird space so easily. Let's go down right at the wall. All spiky. And I can extrapolate. Clearly that's what all the things will look like. I trust this game enough that it won't just hide something arbitrarily in there after making that big deal about find the difference. And this is the beauty of a game that establishes a strong bond of trust. I can just do that and feel good about it. Okay, so I'm still trying to get under the castle. There are 3 white qubits in it for me. There's a terminal there, there's a ladder there. There's a moat. So. Wait, didn't I have a theory for how to get into this moat? Like, there's the passages in the wall. I thought I had an inn that could get me there. And I just was busy doing something else, so I didn't investigate it, right? Like, this is the right direction. Yeah, these tunnels. Yeah, up here. Yes, I was busy, so I didn't do anything about it. But that's clearly how I get there. I don't know if I have to stay red or anything. Hadn't I been here? Alright, what's the story with you? I get this far, and it's still fine. That drop I'm not coming back from so easily. Are you anglerfish or explosive charge? I think I see a pixel or two there that should light up that's not, so I think that's anglerfish. This tile is weird and different, but this seems to have dead-ended. Press my other button, nothing. These bricks aren't the same. But okay, that's as far under as it's letting me get. I get intimate with an anglerfish, but nothing here happens. Press all my buttons and nothing. Okay, so I probably have been here before, and I can't do anything about it, seemingly. I can be red here, and does that somehow help me with the funky bricks or something? Well, and here I'll investigate. I was actually red while getting up there, but I don't see how that would help me. But again, the bricks are funky, and this is not too hard to do. It is a little hard to do, but it's certainly possible. And this particular challenge isn't quite exactly something I've done before. Okay, let's go by gauge. I gotta go by gauge and also something else. And to be red, then get to 0, then go right. I'm trying to bonk and get in that space in case magic happens. Because magic might just happen. It's a weird spot that's hard to get to that otherwise seems to serve no purpose. So I'm just going to be doing this for a while until I can be red and go up that shaft, because I'm pretty sure that's a thing I can do. Almost. Oh, almost. Almost. Ah, so close. Yeah, you know, this is just an arbitrary action I've decided to do because it's like the only thing I can do here. I feel like there'd be some indication if this did something, but I don't know, maybe that brick pattern is an indication. And this is just the first instance of it, and here's where I learn, because, like, what else makes sense to do here? Nothing. I guess I could respawn in that location. Yeah, so, like, I can be holding right without losing my red. It's only lost once the gauges cross. But it's really hard to hit a threshold where I could actually get up that shaft. I think it's possible, though. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, that was really close. I don't know, I've been at this for like 5 minutes. Maybe it's just barely not possible. What if I respawn here? Nothing special happens. Maybe there's a switch I have to hit somewhere to open up the moat. Let's look for another entrance. Because that wouldn't be the only possible one. I'm probably... yeah, there's an anglerfish down there. There's some kind of anglerfish journey down below to do. Is one of those spikes fake, maybe? That seems very likely. There's like a preview to do here. Watch close. Those were all real. Yeah, there's a whole journey down there. The entrance is down. Okay. Is one of these fake? I mean, that one is, sure. Have I gone here before? Unknown. Yeah, there's a cubit. That is known. Whoops. Okay. So keep tracing, keep looking for... I want to be holding, but I want to be red. Those things were not simultaneously true. Okay. That's fine. So there's a way down to a cubit. Is there more? Let's check right first, actually. Yeah, it looks like the adventure starts down there. Like, it's pretty clearly a tunnel. Does this thing go up? No. There's that cubit down there. Do I actually enter this from another zone? Those are real. I mean, yeah, there's still a couple of cubit sections I want to check, but I'm gonna try it from this side first. So this whole zone, there's a pipe here I can get into. So if I can go here and then go up. Yeah, this is a little bit underexplored, isn't it? I've only been here once or twice. I'm watching above my head for any ceilings that don't exist. Well, here we go. I found it. Okay. Definitely found that. Where even is that? Okay, so I found the way into the sewers. Oh boy, exciting. Sewers? Moat. Are those different? Do you dump your sewage in a moat? I don't know how that would actually work. Ooh, that is hard to do. Maybe I do actually do it from here. Can I get enough height off of that? I doubt it. Like, how much height can you really get off one of these? A bunch, but not enough. Here, though? Oh, that seems likely. Would that be any better than just being red from the other spot, though? Actually, this is more than I had by using the initial red boost. Okay, so hang on. Let's just make sure. I'll get the full height of a red jump here. Squished onto that wall. Yeah, no, that's all you're gonna get. No, I'm gonna need to do the far jump from over there because, like, height here... I don't know. Let's try this. It might line up nicely. Oh, yeah, totally. That's the way. Never mind. Ah, but I want the other side. However, this is a switch. Oh, hey! That's not entirely useful. Okay, so I need the other side. Yeah, now hang on. There's a whole ceiling adventure. I've never been to that room before. No, this is new. When did I pick up a cubit? There was one in that spot where I just hit the switch, right? Oh, hey, I'm at the elevators. And their weird space. Alright, floor 3. This old place. Is there anything up here? Yes. Lots of stuff I haven't done. Yo. Okay, floor 5 has a cubit on it. Oh. And I have to come from below. There's some way to, like, super climb here. Okay, so I landed at this zone, which is a very good thing. Because that's somewhere I want it to be. This is the hive, as I call it. Overgrown section, as the game calls it. There's weird space all along here. I've already done that full challenge, as I recall. But there's a way to just rocket upward. It's you. You're the rocketer. Yeah, you are super fast. I should be red for this. Hello, conveyor belt. That I turned on and thought was the key to something, but it's just a convenient redifier, I guess. Hey. That's one of the things it can do. Right, and if I'm going with the belt, I actually get less height than I might expect. So I think what I want looks like... Oh boy, how am I going to do that? Like this? That was pretty good, but not good enough. Never mind. Perfect. Okay, done. Don't go too high here. Okay. Do carefully. Ah! I was trying to correct, but I went too high. Well, I should have hit that terminal. That's fine. I can do it again. I need the cubit, so who even cares? Alright. Getting out of the spot with red speed is a little weirder than you might expect. Alright, so I want to... Perfect. Perfect. I don't think this will be too much to do that. And bonk. Okay, perfect amount. Don't press the button again. Just don't try to correct. Hit it perfectly. There we go. Alright. Terminal right here to cash in, and I'm somewhere new. Cool. Okay. What is this whole section? And whoops. Okay, so top of the hive. Wait. Oh, interesting. I could have gotten there from another angle. Yeah, I have an angle on that. Easy. Oops. I just never bothered going up there, I guess? Okay. Didn't think of it. How unlike me. This sure looks like a challenge that wants me to do this. Yeah, I can smell what's going on here. Let's see, I want a little jump and then... Hey! That's not enough. Can I actually get enough there? Unclear. But yeah, I see what you want. Oh, I probably want to go onto that shelf while red? I don't think that'll work. I mean, I haven't verified that there's something at the end of that. It looks exactly like things that have stuff at the end of them. Whoops! Well, you know what? Let's look. Yeah, sure, looks to me like I want to go up there for something. Terminal, and that leads to the place I'm trying to get, doesn't it? Wow, there's a lot up there. But yeah, I think so. Okay. I can turn red here, and that's perfectly sufficient for starting this process, although I will have to take a detour. And then, how is this going to work? I guess I'm using this section to turn around. Yeah, I think that's more likely than doing the little one-tile red jump, which might be possible. I don't think I can get full speed in a one-tile gap, though. Wow, okay, that's tricky. I see what it wants, though. Approximately. What? Wow, yeah, keeping red. It's hard. Okay, how do I want to do this? To the right, in here. Don't bonk, but do turn around. Okay, that's the plan. To the right, get in there. Well, no. Hip. Oh, that's hard to do. Oh, almost. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm up. Let's hope I don't have to be red anymore. I might have to be. No, I can make this normal. Maybe. If I kept holding and was red, I'd probably just bonk on that wall. No, I think I'm going to be normal there. Okay, well, let's preview. So I need to do something fancy for getting over those spikes. Doesn't look too bad. Keep going. That yeah, the green would steal my red anyway if I still had it somehow. Okay, yeah, all of that is relatively basic platforming. Out of curiosity, yeah, that will pop me up top, so you can't cheat the way to the qubit by just going, like, here, in between the platform and the floor, because, yeah, there's what some games call corner correction. Then I'm going to have to descend through there, do a weird jump. There's a 1 pixel thingy there, making me think that's going to be really precise. That jump will be weird, and then there's more. Okay, yeah, there's going to be a lot going on once I get through this. Whoa. But I think there's a checkpoint immediately after, at the very least. I hope so. Yep. Yeah, okay, I'm still red. Yep, why did I lose? If I wanted the answer to that, the video would demonstrate clearly because there's an input display. I could see that I probably released the button just a little too early. Anyway, I'm here. Yeah, there's no way I'm keeping red through that hole. I just have to do this better. So I need to be as left as I can. Don't bonk, go right with confidence. Almost like that, but a little earlier with confidence. Yep. Oh. No, too bonky. No. Borf. There we go. Okay, so I'm here. Just do it. Don't think too hard about it. Just do it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now. Okay, that would be the way. That's all fine. Just like that. Okay, well, I was going with confidence. I had too much in that spot. So do one of those uncomfortable jumps, get there, do a bunch of different uncomfortable jumps. Probably just hold the speed. There's a checkpoint right there. Okay, that's my goal for today. The rest of this can wait. If I can just get through this part of the gauntlet, I'll be happy. Ah, nice. Ah. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right. Maybe I'm getting quicker at that. Maybe I got lucky. Don't think too hard. Just do it. Do it as it looks like you want to do it. Yeah, that was nice and clean. Okay. That's enough height. Get in there. Oh, well, that figures. That was enough. Okay, that was all good. Oh, that... What? Oh, I hit my forehead. No. Right. Not so bad. It's just there's a big iteration time. That's the main thing here. Okay, that counted. All right, yeah, so my forehead is smaller than I thought it was. But it will stop me in my tracks if I bonk it. Okay, that's good. Now stop. How am I going to do this? Like that. Okay. From here, keep your speed. That was iffy, but that was way easier than I expected. Okay, good. I'm happy with this. I'm telling myself I'm happy with this. I'm forcing myself to stop here. We are not continuing, no matter how tempted I am. I pressed the button. There we go. All right, next time I'll do the rest of that.